Good morning, even though these post in the evening. Today, I am staying home. I am burnt out. I have done a lot of shopping in the past 72 hours. Today, I'm working on Whatnot. I'm working on Etsy. And I'm also going through all the stuff I got while I was in Adamstown. So let's get started. So here's the way it's gonna work. I had my first Whatnot sale like a week or so ago, and it went well, but I'm gonna do a weekly sale. I don't have a set date for the weekly. I'm just gonna kind of announce it as it goes and see what happens. Now, this is like the last time where we're gonna see a bunch of stuff that was sold. I think it's the last time. I have to make sure that's true. I'm pretty sure it's the last time. We're gonna see a bunch of stuff that's sold in the $5 in a past Whatnot. I'm trying to stay like I do with Etsy, where I show what's going on and then I sell it. But sometimes I'm still like, this is only like the second or third week of Whatnot, so give me a little slack here. But the first thing I got was this covered jar. Now I call it a trinket box, honestly. It was just kind of pretty, hand painted, made in Japan, and it was only $1.50. So I had I'm having a $5 Whatnot sale, so I decided to throw that in there. I really like the purple and pink flowers on that. And again, I really liked the colors of this bowl. It's got the birds on it, and it's kind of got this cool like Art Deco vibe to the rim. I only paid $2.50 for it. It is German. I don't usually sell stuff like this. Sometimes it will catch my eye when I'm out and I'll see one that's different, or I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool. Like, I love the shadow of the pink bird there. But I don't usually sell this stuff on my Etsy, so now that I'm branching out into a different platform, maybe we'll do better there. We'll see. I'll report back. Here's a fun one. I loved this ceramic cat tape dispenser. I only paid $10 for it. I thought it was super neat. I won't be able to double my money, I don't think. I think it'll be like a couple dollars less, but still, it was enough for me to feel comfortable about making profit. I've been trying to be super thrifty about how expensive the items I pick up are that are not like crazy profitable. So $10 I kind of feel like is my max for right now, at least, while I'm trying to replenish from having all these Whatnot, like the last Whatnot sale, and kind of bringing new merchandise into my Etsy shop. And I'm obsessed with this Knickerbocker mouse. I can't believe I almost left him. I'm pretty picky about which stuffed animals I pick up, especially because sometimes they don't sell as quickly as I think they will. This one had some faint staining around his eyes, which is why I was so hesitant, but it's got the cool vinyl ears with the polka dots. It is Knickerbocker. I've had a Knickerbocker mouse before. It wasn't as different as this one. It was gray and it had overalls. It was pretty cute, but I've never seen a Knickerbocker one with these vinyl ears and the polka dots. And this kind of got a goofy little face. I love it. It sold for about $30, so I think it was like 26, 27 maybe, actually. But I paid $9.60 for him, and it felt like safe bet, especially because I don't really see a lot of stuff mice this size, and it was a name brand. Every once in a while, there's something I say, you know what, this might not be the best deal, but I have to sell it. And this guy was definitely one of them. I'm obsessed with him. Look at how goofy he is. He's definitely got a little bit of damage, like he's got some wear right here, and he's missing his like little nose button thing. But I couldn't resist him. His hair, his long neck. Of course, I love the oilcloth vinyl, faux leather plush. And the dream pets that are the cotton ones aren't as desirable to me as the ones in this material. I paid $12 for it. I'm not upset about it. I would do it again. He's been sitting on my desk for the past day or so, just kind of chilling. So that's everything I got while I was at Mother Tucker's. It was $36, which is not bad at all. I'm gonna go get the stuff from 272. This next one is fantastic. I had kind of a hard time letting it go. The more I look at it, the more I like it, honestly. I paid $7.50 for it. this luster ashtray. I've never seen one with this clock. It is made in Japan. I sold it, I think it was $29. I went to a good customer, but it was definitely hard to let go. It was super unique. I almost wanted to like keep it and run it as an eBay auction, just because randomly there's a lot of these ashtrays that are made in Japan that go for crazy amounts of money on eBay, even though I'm really not an eBay person. But I'm happy with what happened to it. It's got a good home. Super neat piece. This next one, I've been going back and forth about it. It looks to be German. I just really thought it was pretty. I've been picking up a lot of different stuff like this, and the fact that it's got texture, anything that's got the texture on it, I'm kind of a sucker for. It was only $7.50. I did see that it's got like a little schmutz of, looks like it might even be like some type of repair maybe, I'm not sure. It might not have been the best bet, but for $7.50, it's not that big a deal, especially because it is the German. It's got like the cherry, I think it's because it's got like cherry blossom style flowers on it. That's why I was a sucker for it. But $7.50, I put it on my Etsy. It's really not in my Etsy shop style, so I'm not sure how well it will do there. It might end up on Whatnot in one of these sales. We'll see. Let's see, what else did we get? I don't pick up a lot of glass paperweights, but this one was only $5, and it was kind of, I felt like the birds were kind of a unique size, and I liked the diorama aspect of it. So again, this was $5. This I took a gamble with, and I'm gonna put in my $5 Whatnot sale. Now, the reason I say gamble is because if it actually sells for $5 and Whatnot, that means I lost money because of fees and shipping and stuff like that. But I don't think it will actually sell for $5. We'll see. And if you're asking me, why would I risk it? I mean, like, first of all, it's a couple bucks. It's like $1 or $2. And second of all, I did like kind of a cost average, and it's kind of fun to put some stuff in to gamble with that I don't normally sell. Next up, I got this super cute handkerchief. I love it. They called it the Lucky Handkerchief. Now, it does have a little bit of wear there, but clovers and ladybugs, and it was only $3.50. I couldn't resist. Again, at $3.50, I picked up this bizarre plate. I am going to put this in my $5 Whatnot sale. I'm not really sure what's going on with this. I just couldn't resist its face, and then these sweet little blue flowers. Again, $3.50. It's not something I would usually pick up. It's close to something I might pick up, but I think it is newer, actually. I think it's new, but it's kind of neat. Now, this is not the original Putz sheep. It's a reproduction, but it was only $3.50, and people ask for them all the time. The older ones, obviously, but I decided to throw this in my $5 Whatnot sale, just because it was such a good deal. Unfortunately, it's impossible, it feels like, to find the older ones. I have a couple on my vanity that I've collected over the years. I'm not sure if I will be able to ever get rid of them. One or two I might, but I'm kind of on the fence about it. I have a soft spot for them as well. The last thing I got at $2.72, quite frankly, I already shipped out. I knew who I was buying it for, basically, when I picked it up, and I knew where it was going. So it's on its way. I hope you love it. It was an awesome pair of salt and pepper shakers that usually I've had them 2 times in the past, and they've gone like instantly each time. So they've got like the religious Mary and Jesus on them. They're glass. They're super retro looking. I always pick them up when I see them. The last pair I had before this was not in as good condition. This one was awesome, and they had both the icons on them. So that was everything at $2.72. Gosh, these prices were cheaper than the thrift store. I know I already said that, but I cannot stress that enough. So next up, we have my favorite shopping spot. I didn't get that much. I normally clean up when I go here. So I used to pick up these little Chenille chicks all the time. Honestly, they have become pretty expensive. I like this one with the little umbrella. I did pay $5 for it. They've been getting harder and harder to find. I love that she's got the little veil. I am going to put this in the $5 Whatnot sale. I did pay $5 for it. It's a little bit of a risk. But like I said, they've been getting harder and harder to find at decent prices. And I ended up getting this, which I paid $21.60 for. This was a steal. It is a whole little flat of spun Chenille chicks and bunnies. Now, I have not yet decided how I'm going to split it up. I've actually never seen these little spun rabbits. I think they're so fun. They definitely need to be dusted off a bit. Oh my gosh, look at how cute they are. Now they have been going, oh my god, and this one, they are made in Japan now. A lot of these I've never seen before, like I said, the rabbit ones. And then, oh my gosh, look at the rooster. Oh, he's so fabulous. They've got all these feathers stuck to him. He is unfortunately missing an eye, but he's fantastic. I might group these up and put them on Whatnot. They definitely, oh my gosh, and look, this one's got one riding. That's so fantastic. There's a couple like this. This one's got nylon wings. I think these nylon wing ones are pretty special. I'm gonna put those aside. I have a day or two here, well, less than a day, less than 24 hours to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. If they're gonna go in the $5 Whatnot sale, they'll definitely end up, some of them will definitely end up in Whatnot in the future, and some of them might even end up on Etsy. I'm not sure. I'm kind of mixed up about them, but for $21, I couldn't not get this entire tray. I kind of paid up for these, but they were so unique, I didn't know how not to. And I know the ongoing joke is I'm not a horse person, but I am a salt and pepper shaker person, and these ones are super unique. I paid $13.50 for them. I've never seen them before. I've never even seen the maker, St. Clair, Japan. Super neat set, and I think I'll be able to do all right. I won't be able to double my money on them, but I think I'll make enough profit that will make it worth it. I have them listed for $25. Now, the next thing I got, I'm in love with this little hand-painted ceramic cigarette box. It's got the ashtray on the top. I paid $7.20 for it. It is made in Japan, and again, it's got that texture to it. I love the glaze on this, and the orange and blue, the contrasting colors. I love vintage ashtrays, and that brings me to the last thing I got. This awesome mid-century glass ashtray. I love the graphic on it. It kind of reminded me of the Stardust Hotel one, the Safari and Neville. I'm not sure where that is, but I love the font on it. I love the giraffe. I love the shape, everything about it. And a lot of the glass ashtrays I pass on because some of them are like 8 pounds, I swear. They're like so heavy. But this one was only a couple pounds, and it was only $4. So I paid $51.30 for all that stuff. And I think I have Heritage next. Well, this kind of weird, unexpected thing happened. I cannot find my bag from Heritage. I know it's here, it's gotta be. I'm usually organized. Recently, since I've been so kind of all over the place, I've been falling short a couple of times. But I'm gonna move on. Let's see what I got at the Mad Hatter. There we go again. I actually didn't get anything at the Mad Hatter. I'm thinking about Pine Hills. I normally knock eBay. I actually cannot stand eBay. I've had a lot of bad experiences on it, honestly, personally, and the fees are super high. However, every once in a while, I pick up something where I'm like, this is tailor-made for eBay. This is what I'm talking about. This Norcrest spaghetti trim bunny pixie. Oh my gosh, I paid up for it gladly. I ended up getting a little bit of a discount. I paid $28. Now, I only even saw one picture of these online. I didn't even see a sold price. However, a lot of these pixies in the bunny suit, or girls, or whatever you want to call them, the pixie kids, that's what I call them, in the bunny suits, sell for insane money. I'm talking about, I've sold them upwards of $400 last year. So they're really hard to find. This one is especially hard to find. I've definitely never seen this one. Norcrest Easter like this is really desirable. This is gonna go on eBay. I'm gonna start the bid pretty high, probably like, oh, excuse me. I'm gonna start the bid pretty high, probably like $50 at least, just because of the fees. Probably $60, because I know, like, the thing about the way I decided to do that is because there's a certain base level where I'm like, I know if I posted this on Etsy right now, I would get at least this much, and Etsy's fees are like half. So that's why if it's under a certain amount, like, I don't post things on eBay under that amount, whatever that may be. So I think this might even be 65 on starting bid, because it is just epic. All right, now speaking of Norcrest Easter, I also got these guys. I paid $21.60 for the pair. I This one will go to Etsy. I've had this one before. It's pretty desirable. I think my last one sold for $24 alone. I am gonna split them up just because they are so desirable, and people ask me if I have them all the time. They're not easy to find, so I'm wondering if maybe somebody is looking for a bigger one or looking for a smaller one. So I won't be able to per se double my money on them, but I'll still be able to make money quickly on them. And that's the thing too, where I've been saying that I've been trying to buy less expensive items up front. The thing with those were I knew they would go instantly, so it was a safe bet. Now, I'm like very embarrassed. I almost left this behind. This one is gonna go to Whatnot. Now, somebody asked me, how do you decide what goes to Etsy and what goes to Whatnot? Well, this is something that I would probably put on eBay if Whatnot didn't exist, because the pose bunnies have been going insane. And I've never seen this one, so I'm not really sure what to price it at. So I am going to start the bid on Whatnot in what I would normally charge on my Etsy. I paid $15.30 for it. I know I can double my money on it, so I'm gonna start it probably at like 28, even though that's not doubling if it sells for 28, but I'm not gonna give these things away. Now, when I do my Whatnot sales, some of them are gonna be like, hey, all bids start at this amount, but then some of them are just gonna be like, hey, like this is what I picked this week. You know, this is what the bid starts at. And if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. So that's how I've decided to do that. Every week is gonna be different. That's all the stuff I got at Pine Hills. That was $65. So sounds like $65 is the starting price for that little Norcrest Pixie. I am gonna keep trying to find my Heritage Antique Mall bag. I have no idea what happened to it. I know I got a vase. I honestly don't even remember what else I got. I feel like I only got a couple things there, but still, I need to find it. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I found it, yes. Okay, so 2 last items. These are from Heritage Antique Mall. One, this was $10. I absolutely love the shell. A lot of people have mermaid, kind of ocean themed bathrooms. This is a wall pocket, which is awesome. It's not just like any other planter. And the fact that it's hangable makes it more desirable. And the fact that it's pink. I've actually never seen the pink and black shell. I've only seen like the beige and tan one. So this I almost walked away from because I was being cheap and I think my eyes were getting tired, but I ended up grabbing it. Now, last but not least, this beautiful Nippon vase. This is not really my usual go-to thing, but I've been picking up more stuff like this. I ended up paying $14.50 for it. Again, it's got that fine textured, detailed paint. I love the colors of it. I loved the shape. I do believe I will be able to double my money on this. It did have some kind of like weird manufacturing defect of some sort right here, but it's not like it's chipped or anything. So I think it will be all right. All right, where was I?